Hard work, work. Hard work, that's what they say. Hard work, work, work. You're doing it right.
This is the Dewalt DW734 box planer. I'm going to show you how to rotate the blades. This isn't getting new blades, this is just changing from the used dull edge to the sharper edge. Each blade you can just rotate one time before you have to replace it.
This is why you don't use a planer to get your glue off. You get all this junk in there.
Once you remove the two screws for the cover easily comes off and you'll expose one of the blade guards. Use a provided tool to remove all the screws. There's 3 blades. I'll show you how to change out one of them. The other 2, just repeat the same process. If you have the provided tool, there's magnets on the back that you can use to take off the blade guard and the blade. Just take note of the orientation of the blade. There's a small triangle in the center. If you don't have the tool, just remove the blade guard by hand. Off the right side, you'll see this lever. You have to slightly rotate the blade assembly before you can push it down all the way. Rotate it halfway between clicks, then reach underneath the machine. The blade is here, you can feel it, just be careful. Just pull it out and it removes fairly easily. Just remember it is a sharp blade. Once you have the blade off, carefully wipe it off and inspect the blade to see if there's any nicks or damage to the blade. Here you can see the previous owner used their planer to remove glue which gummed up the blades. Now locate the 2 detents on the blade assembly. Check the orientation on your blade to make sure that it's rotated properly. Align the detent with the detent holes. And replace the blade guard. I found it easiest if you put one screw somewhere on the right side, one screw somewhere on the left side, just thread it by hand. Makes it a lot easier to thread the rest of the screws on. And while I do that, if you've liked what you've seen so far, make sure you click the red subscribe button down below. And if you have any other suggestions of tools or maintenance you'd like to see me do, just leave a comment below. To advance to the next blade, press the lever on the right side. Again, you have to partially rotate the assembly prior to being able to fully press the lever. And then you'll hear it click into place. Inspect the cover just around all the seals. Just make sure there's no glue or gunk or any kind of buildup. To replace the cover, if you just try and put it back on, you'll notice that you can't quite get it lined up right. So if you advance the blade assembly so it's halfway between clicks, you'll be able to put the cover on nice and easily. So you see here how the lever is able to be moved. Slide the cover on, it pushes that lever down, which allows you to get the cover in place. And once you have the cover in place, just replace the 2 screws that hold it in place, and you just tighten them down by hand, and you're good to go.